Let's do a quick look back at what the shade garden looked like in July 2025 season. Hey everyone, I'm Lisa the Whimsical Gardener. Welcome to my channel. So I'm filming this series, which is a look back series that will be posted in the winter time when all of our gardens are dormant. There's nothing to look at. And I'm filming this so we can have a look back and look to see what what the garden would look like back in a few months. So come along with me. Let me show you what the shade garden looks like. Would love to see what your garden looked like during this time as well. So post any pictures or any comments in the comment section. Let's get started. I'm going to include the side yard with this shade garden tour just so we can have a look at it. So this is my little planting area. I have some caladiums, some sun patience, some geraniums as well that's over there. And this is my fruit cocktail tree bed, which has gotten absolutely crazy because someone decided to plant a whole bunch of plants really close together in the springtime, and this is what happens. Will I learn my lesson? Absolutely not. So I've got some Rebecca. We've got echinaceas over there. We've got, what else? We've got yarrow. Yarrow that's over here. We've got some feverfew that's popping up now. And I'm sure there's a lot of other things that will show up. I gotta show you guys the good with the bad. So this, you can look at it both ways if you want to. It could be a good or it could be a bad. Good in that, guys, look at these mahogany splendor hibiscus. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. And my zinnias. How cute are these? Let me see if they can zoom in a little bit so you can see it. How cute are those? Anyway, they look really nice. The intent is that they were going to border here, but as you can see, they've taken over, they've fallen over, and blocking my green stalk over there as well. My hydrangeas can't even see the pathway leading to it. My blueberry bush have all gone wild. So this is what this bed looks like. A little mini jungle on this side here. Looking at it from this perspective, yep, a little mini jungle. Here I have my mulberry plant, my what do you call this, olive, and then this I have, these are all asparagus right over here, and this will take a couple years for us to be able to harvest. My columbine did not flower this year, which is weird, and just spotted a weed. Look at this guy, a big weed just hiding. So that out. And let me pan a little bit over so you can see an overview of the shade garden. And then we'll go over individually. This is a shade garden extension, I would say. This is more of like a part shade. So there's extra space. I've got a lot of containers, and so this is my grouping of plants. So I rotate quite often here, but this is where I have majority of my collection of heucheras in here. These do come back for us here in zone 8A. This is a chocolate vine that I need to plant. My wheelbarrow, I just pulled out all of my poppies, and now all the other items are coming back. So this is caladium, this is feverfew, I've got some sun patient, and look at the foliage on this caladium. Really great. Again, more feverfew. Here is a heuchera. I've got another set of heuchera right over there in that container. And then I've got, let's see here, this is coleus that I grew from seed. I'll try to find the name of it. I think I got this from Baker Creek. Fern over there. My Shasta daisy are done blooming. And my lantana is done for the first flush. and this is my scented geranium. I'm not sure if the growing pattern is that supposed to look like this at this time of the year. Not sure. We'll see. And then over here is my plant nursery. So these are the plants that I made divisions from my collection, and I'm looking into doing a plant sale next year. So I'm experimenting with these. So this area is great because it has shade from the tree. And in the greenhouse now, it's way too hot to have these plants there. So I moved them over to this area. Look at this guy, not a weed growing here. So yeah, this is it. So I'm going to start on this side with a shade garden. So I'm not sure what this plant is. I got this probably last year, I believe. I'll pop the name on the screen. And then I transplanted a bunch of sedums from the yard, so they're filling in really nicely. And these tiny geraniums, guys, I grew from seed. I don't think they're doing so well, but look how tiny they are, and they're flowering. And then this one here I think I grew from seed too as well. These are all hostas I got from my friends that I'm overwintering. I'm planting them there until I have my final area to put them in. This is a Empress Woo hosta for improvement winners. More hosta. So for July and zone 8A, I think these are doing fairly well, guys. Look at this, not a weed. So I think these are doing really, really well. I did pop some caladiums to give some color as well. And then these coleus self-seeded, so I'm like, oh, I'll just leave them and we'll see. And then this particular container I love, so I planted some sedum in here, and it's draping really nice. Let me see if I can give you a better look. They're draping really nice in here. So this is a pretty good idea. I think I'm going to do that to a couple more of my other plants. And I think they look pretty good. In here I've got my Japanese maple, which is a Crimson Queen lace leaf Japanese maple. Panning around here, I've got some hosta. I did some caladiums as well, and some sun patient. Look at the foliage on this one, it's really nice. And I also love the foliage on this one. So I'm gonna have to take you guys to the nursery that sells these in like 4-pack containers. And that's where I typically get all of them from. Now I love this grass. I'm gonna have to pop the name on the screen again, completely forgot. So the good and the bad, this one's doing really well, but its sister over there, not so much. But well, maybe I'll divide this one up because I think this is getting big enough where I need to divide it up. Not a grass over there, my fatsia plant, oregano, which spreads like crazy, so I have to pull it out. I have some more hostas over here, another hosta over there, which I need to trim this because I don't want it to kill my hosta. And this area here again has more hostas, but my what is this called? Edgeworthia is looking really nice. I have planted the base of each of these pots with coleus, which they are outgrowing everything, but I love, look at the view of this one. Amazing, amazing. Look at the size of this foliage, it's huge. This is a good view. And this pot has exploded, and my Japanese sky holly, you can't even see it, that's in the back of it. More caladiums. And this grouping of hosta. Next year what I want to do is fill this in a little bit more so it looks a little fuller like how it is over there, but it's all a process. It will get there eventually, no rush. My Sun King Aurelia has really gotten big, which is really nice. My container on the fence is looking pretty good too. It's surviving. This is the Shadowland hosta, which apparently I bought another one without realizing and planted it right over there as well. And then I love this grouping that I have here of some tiny hostas here and a astibi, lamb's ear. I don't remember what this is, but we'll see in a little while. So just panning around, giving you one more view of everything. I hope you all enjoy a look back at what the shade and the side yard garden looks like in July 2025. Again, at this time of the year, in the winter, all of us is craving going outside, being in our garden, and everything is pretty much dormant now. So hopefully you enjoy this. You have some hope for the new gardening season. Love if you can comment, like, subscribe to the channel as well. Until next time, happy gardening.